All right, Kelvin. I was a bit worried this week that there wouldn't be any top decks because of I don't know. What do you call it now? I think we can say it right. Just Corona.
Yeah, it's the beer.
Yeah, the beer. That's right. But we pulled through. Well, we didn't pull through. Certain places pulled through.
So we pulled through.
Yeah, so we pulled. It's team effort, right? Team effort.
That's right.
So yeah, we do have a decent amount of lists today. Some from Japan, some also from other places like Singapore and Brunei. So as we can see here, we've got our good friend Bermuda Triangle. We always start with Bermuda Triangles because it makes it easier for you guys to skip these lists. But you guys might not want to skip it because, you know, with the lists that the restriction list we saw hitting Gurgit the other day, this could be the
go-to.
The go-to list.
I think you just need to prepare against. This is your 60% of your matchup.
Yeah, but I think it's actually pretty interesting. Like if we look at Ange Relenka, right? Like this list that we're just seeing here. Before it was too slow, it wasn't good enough against Gurgit, but now there's no Gurgit. So maybe there's a resurgence in these old lists that we've tested before and go, it's not good enough, but now it could be good.
Decks that can pop off on like turn 4 or 5.
Yeah,
viable.
like old turn 4 decks were too slow because it was just this one deck that would demolish you at turn 4.
Yep.
No questions
Sort of
asked.
like a gatekeeper. So you might even see the Ward coming back.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely think so too.
Yeah.
It's one of its worst matchups is gone, so yeah, it could come back. But let's do some introductions first. We're gonna start with Bermuda. This is from Card Nation from Singapore. So yeah, Singapore repping some lists, and yeah, Ange Relenka here. One of the first lists we saw. One of the first lists that was like kind of thought of in the beginning of the game when they saw Ange, like if we combo this with Relenka and like for C, we can really get those restands going and double dip on the force markers. So this one's not running the Faceve, it's running just the grade 3 Relenka. And it's got the Tiras, 3 Tiras, all different rarity as well.
Yep.
And he's got the trio engine. You know, got the Ellies, the Aquas, and the Leeslots. And yeah, it's just base. It's good. It's good seeing this. This is like a list that is being, you know, refined over time. Maybe it's like a wine that is finally, you know, ripened.
Like distilled.
It's like they understand this combo now. It's perfection.
They still have one copy of the grade 2 that you didn't like too much.
Well, it's a flex slot.
I think it's fine.
It's a flex slot.
I think the card is fine.
Yeah. Overall, yeah, cool list. That was first place.
And good rarity spread.
Yeah, good. I think it's like nearly one of everything except Ange, right?
Yeah, but they're all in like super high rarity.
Yeah, it's true.
Like look at all those borderless cards. Beautiful.
I mean, if you bought like Bermuda Triangle, you're probably feeling better than buying Gurgits right now, right?
Oh yeah.
Everyone's selling their Gurgit. Okay, runner-up for this tournament, well, second place was, looks like there was 2 champions, I don't know, but another deck list was Sanctuary Guard, and yeah, the Sanctuary Guard is just
also a pretty clean list.
Yeah, 12 crits, I think that's the correct ratio that we're seeing with all the Sanctuary Guards. It's got the Pongal engine with the Kane just for the extra attacks, extra push early game. And it's running some of the power cards as well, you know, the grade 3 that we've seen in the past. But otherwise, it's not running the grade 1, you know, the grade 1 plus 15k guy.
That's missing. But then again, you'll have like grade 2s on your field, and you might not.
Yeah, like well,
hard
I think you have to sacrifice that part because you're running the Akane Pongo engine, and that takes up basically 8 slots in your deck. So yeah, overall, nice Sanctuary. He's not running the Daigo thing though. Where's the Daigo thing? Alright, so we can't give this a perfect score because he doesn't have it.
not Daigo approved.
No, not Daigo approved, that's correct. Then I think they have runner-ups, so we've got this Kaguro.
Wait, so this is like what, 3rd place?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
I don't know how they do the tournaments, but they give us 4 deck lists every time, so we can't complain. We can't complain. This is Kaguro, but this Kaguro is running the Turnabout.
Yep.
Right, the Turnabout. I don't know why. I think Turnabout is more of a premium card. But you know, he is running this weird card. He's running
the grade 1. So
Dragon Knight. I think it's NASA or something. It's if it comes into play and your Vanguard is grade 3 already, you can Soul Blast 1 and look at top 7 and call it grade 3. So onto the field. So you don't add it to your hand, which is kind of annoying. But I guess it just creates bodies, right?
Yeah, but at the same time, there are all cards in your deck that you really don't want to hit.
Yeah.
So.
But like, I guess based on how quick the game goes, it doesn't really matter. If you're on that mindset, you just want to create bodies.
Yeah.
You know, you
Get
just
Soul
wanna
plus
create
1, get a 13k.
Yeah, pretty much. And then the rest of the deck is just pretty standard.
Yep.
You know, high roll the Calamity Towers, only 8 crit 4 draw kind of thing. The
Yep.
Burn Rise PR is, you know, you
It's
pick it or
icing,
not.
yep.
You pick it or you're not, basically, right? And then lastly, we also have a Sanctuary Guard Dragon deck again.
Okay.
So pretty popular. This guy is only running 8 crit though, 8 crit with 4 draw.
It's playing 12 grade 2s.
Yeah, but he's also running the grade 1 15k card.
Yep.
So I think he's sacrificing the Sisyllus though. Only one Sisyllus, which is kind of interesting. I thought you in a deck full of grade like just 4 grade 3s, you want to run more of these grade 3 stitches. It's not like it's a bad card, right? It's a 13k by itself. So it feels a bit risky, but that means he's able to capitalize on 4 Allens and 4 of the Angel, and then just also have that 12 grade 2s as well. I think running the Blaster Blade is pretty interesting because enables an early game rush if you wanted to with a crit, so you can push them high.
Yeah, you can definitely like just commit board from really early, even turn 1 if you go second.
And you kind of don't use that much CB. Like everything is CB1, so if you really wanted to, you could get a retire off early if you wanted to.
Yep.
Probably wouldn't recommend it because the CB1 is much more valuable somewhere else, but it's just another card to help you get a max face down damage zone, and then you can profit off some live rots as well. So yeah, 2 Sanctuary Guard decks, pretty interesting. Nice to see how they've really evolved. Next on the Bermuda train, even though we've just been seeing Royal Paladins, we've got a Highlander.
Okay.
So, I think this is a pretty standard Highlander list, I think.
There's like one card that's not usually in the Highlander. That's the grade 3 that gets you orders.
I don't think they use this one too. This one is more of a reguard effect. If you ride a grade 4, you can Soul Blast 1 to get a 15k or a crit. So you don't really see that, but I guess if you just want to fill grade 3 slots, that is fine. It's not like he's running a super greedy engine 2.
Yeah.
The only interesting thing is that he's running, he is running the orders here.
The return card back to the that makes sense. That's because you want to return like your grade 4s and stuff.
Yeah.
But
the other one is, I think, it's just value overall. You
still need to hit it. The thing is, you need to get 2 in your hand. So.
Well, there's ways to search the 2, but it's not in a Highlander deck. It's not that crazy.
Yeah. Well. But the most important part is it doesn't interfere your check top 10, right?
That's right, yeah. So the reindeer only bothers with units, normal units, doesn't care about orders, so they don't interfere, they're just extra slots.
Yeah.
And I guess if you do get it, it's okay, you can kind of, make it feel like that.
Yeah.
So yeah. It's the intercept one, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's alright, and then next we have is another Bermuda deck. This guy is running slightly more greed. He's got 2 Olivias instead of 1.
It's still fine.
I think he's also got like 5 draws.
Oh.
No, just 4 draws. He's running just
1 crit.
Oh no, he's got 7 draws. I think. I think that is 7 draws. Is it? 1 crit here, 3 draw nulls, and this is a draw trigger. But these all look like 5k shields.
Oh well.
Wow. Crazy. That's kind of interesting.
I wonder why would you want to go heavy draw count in Highlander?
I don't know. I'm assuming he's got 4 heals here too. Otherwise you don't have the right ratios, but I don't know. It feels a bit wrong. He's not running any.
He also runs like 3 copies of grade 2 Melody, which I don't know.
Well, like the Caro is a bit weird. I guess you might want to search out another reindeer to make more force markers. But I don't see a Fina for the extra defense. I don't see any vanillas for the extra defense. Interesting thing, he's running like less amount of grade 3 plus cards.
Oh.
So if we look at this, there's like what? Well, there's actually 2 Inezcas as well, actually. So that's interesting.
So 5 grade 4s.
Yeah, there's a bit more greed here. I didn't see this is the ultimate art Inezca. So 2 Inezca, 2 Olivia, and 1 Laura. And that's basically the targets that you really want. You got your 4 reindeers, so that's 9. And then you've got like 3 extras, which is 12. So 12?
And like some of these grade 3s don't really function that well.
Well, like, here's the thing. There's 12 grade 3 or higher. There's actually 8 targets for reindeer. Yeah, like, I mean, it's probably just all in on the 4s, right? Really wants that Olivia. Really wants
you're
that
playing
Ineska.
two copies. That's also like kind of risky.
Yeah, like the one thing about Ineska though is that sure she's a great first ride, but apart from that, she's not that much better elsewhere. That's what I feel like. It just, if you ride a second turn Ineska, you're not really accomplishing much.
Like, it doesn't feel like she's worth the risk.
A double copy, yeah. Like you
like,
might as
Olivia
well
understand. But
you might as well just get an Ange because making that extra force like 4 force mark creation is pretty insane. So well, yeah, that's interesting. Another take on the Highlander side. Oh yeah, just another thing. Yeah, no, only grade 2 melodies, no grade 3 melodies.
That's right. Yeah. So I'm not sure why.
Weird. All right, next one we've got Singapore again. We've got,
Calculator team.
this is Saram. So he's taking a picture of his Protect marker, I think, from last time. Yeah, and he's just got the straight up Prism deck. You know, Prism, very very stable.
Yep.
Got
all the engine.
Yeah, he's done his homework. You know, 4 Lee's lot, 4 Aquas, and 4 Ellie's. You know, it's just there.
I mean, you can also, if you want, you can add the one which is the grade 3 searcher, because some of the decks don't run it.
Well, yeah, he's got Sedna. You know, Sedna.
So the 3 plus Sedna. So it's the Bermuda square.
The Bermuda no, it's just the Bermuda triangle, dude. We only need the Bermuda triangle. This leaves a lot Aqua and Ellie. Sedna
is sort of a staple.
I don't know. I think it's the impact of it is not as big as the others. Alright. I guess 13k, being 13k, the easiest 13k in the game.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Probably is okay, but I think the others have way more impact and way more uniqueness. So yeah, good on Saram coming first. And then the runner-up was a Gold Paladin deck. Look at these 7 fronts. Are you a fan?
I don't know. No.
7 fronts and 1 crit.
No, like I don't know what you're trying to achieve. You just want to cheese people, but
yeah. So 2 max slash.
It's got a weird grade 1.
Is that only 1 Gurgit? What?
No way, right? It should be 4, right?
Wait, what?
Should definitely.
It doesn't look like this. Can you see 4 Gurgit?
Oh, you can start counting the slots in the deck.
You count quickly. Huh?
20, 30. Actually, what the hell?
Alright, say 10 grade 3s, yeah?
That's 10 grade 2.
There's 4, 10 grade 2.
And 12 grade 1.
What?
Yeah, that's a lot of. Do you really not have Gurgits?
It's 13 grade 1. 7, 9, 13. What?
1 Gurgit.
1 Gurgit? So is this a Percival deck?
Yeah, it's a Percival deck with Gurgit as a finisher.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, did he lose his Gurgits?
Maybe he's like testing. No, this is way before the ban list, right? So
yeah, this is pre-ban list, so you could be
maybe
assuming maybe they hit Gurgits or what.
Yeah. I mean, still did pretty well.
Yeah, he's running through the PR. The PR forces you to intercept, which is pretty good against Plons, you know.
Oh yeah, you get rid of all the big intercepts.
Yeah, get rid of all their feeders and stuff. Like,
yep.
Destroy it. So okay, pretty interesting. Next one we have is another Highland deck. So
I thought we were over Bermuda. Oh wait.
Nah, there is. What's up with the Highlanders, man? Everyone's just taking their Highlanders to
Look,
locals.
no, I've mentioned it before, right? Highlander is like fun.
It's true. I guess it's fun.
It's actually fun to play.
Yeah, so
It's fun to solitaire. Hell.
He's only running 2 grade 4, so he's only running the Ineska and Olivia. No Laura, which I think is kind of wrong. I think Laura is just super darn strong, right? But yeah, it's super. I guess it's kind of awkward.
How many grade 3s does he? He runs a bunch of odd ones. I see Riviere.
Oh.
And Mir.
Well, I ran Mir in mine, but that's because I didn't know all the grade 3s.
Yeah.
Is that a pawn? I don't know. No, I don't think that's a pawn. Yeah.
Like, see, I want to see if you can just put in one of each
Melody unit.
Melody unit, yeah, grade 3.
Well, that's
2,
what we
and
did
1.
before, but I think it's not that great.
Yeah, you might as well play pawn at the right.
Yeah. So yeah, another interesting take on the Highlander train. Next one we have is a Pacifica deck.
I mean, Pacifica's Pacifica.
So, I don't know, we saw some Pacificas last week, but now we see Pacifica again.
Yeah, it's 16th grade as well.
Oh yeah, it is 16th grade. I think this might even be the same guy.
Could
who,
just be,
just played the same Pacifica deck.
Yep.
I don't know, why would you play a Pacifica deck?
Just want to roll face.
Just roll face?
It's pretty helmety.
I guess it's like faster than Gurgit, right? Because you ride grade 3 and then you pop off.
That's right. That's what you want from Vanguard, like quick games.
Well, you don't have to be so quick anymore now that Gurgit's gone.
Oh.
But I guess with like Gabriel and stuff still around, it's kind of lame.
Gabriel is like nobody wants to mention it because like.
Well, we haven't really seen that much Gabriel recently.
You don't want to get it hit.
Yeah, I think if you take Gabriel to like locals, you'll
destroy people.
It's pretty lame.
You lose friends.
You lose friends. That's right.
You probably get banned from the store.
Get banned from the store.
Actually talking about getting banned. You almost get banned from playing. Oh, you did get banned.
I get banned for. I did get banned from playing Angel.
I actually got banned from playing Angerblader in the local.
That was G. That was G era though.
That was Refrost.
Yeah, that was Refrost when Refrost was at 4.
Yep. I actually got banned.
And because I'm so unlucky, I never draw an optimal hand.
Sure.
So I loop until I win.
Yep.
I think like one of our games lasted for an hour. And then
it was like 80 minutes.
We played until people had to go home, and then I won by default. Strats, boys. Strats.
Moving on.
Next one is we have
Plon.
Plon. So I haven't seen Plon in a while. Just because we haven't really seen that many deck lists in a while. But yeah, no, this guy is running a very balanced build. I think
grade 2 looks hard.
True. I was looking at the grade 3s. Let's start with the grade 3s first.
Yep.
So I think the correct ratio is 4 cannon to Karu, but he decided to just go 3-3.
Just still okay.
That's okay.
4 cannon. 4 cannon is insane.
Cannon is very, very important to the deck.
It's broken. It makes it like a DI deck.
The problem is at the grade 2, I think. I'm not a huge fan of the grade 2.
Yeah.
He runs 1 Lieselot and 3 of the Vanguard-centric grade 2. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah. You might as well run like a grade 2 Vina, yeah.
Just for defense. That's the biggest weakness of this deck is really, really bad defense.
Yep, early game.
That Lieselot, like, at least play Lieselots. Come on, if you don't want to run Fiends, run Lieselots.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm not a fan of that grade 2. Maybe he just doesn't have feeders. I don't know, maybe they're sold out.
No, but you definitely have like Lieselots, right? Come on, just slap 4
it's
Lieselots.
TD.
Who doesn't have Lieselots?
Yeah.
You get how many in the TD? 2, 4?
Yeah.
At least 2.
I think it was like 4, 4 or 3, but I'm pretty sure it was
like
4.
That. You get a 4 that non-foil, that's all I remember.
Yeah, well 6 draw as well, 6 draw. So, but he actually is one of the champions. This is another card nation list, by the way.
Okay.
So yeah, Singaporeans, let me know if you have 4 Lieselots or not. But that we're not a fan of that grade 2, buddy.
You'll play it if you have
we see you.
Slot.
We see you.
Way better cards that you can put in.
The second place, well, I don't know if it's second place, but second deck is a Pale Moon, and it's a Silver Thorn, man. Silver Thorn.
I mean, actually, we haven't seen the Hairy Dragon deck for a while.
Yeah, we haven't. It's called Power Creep, but
unlucky.
4 of the new Silver Thorn, 2 of the old one. Do you think that's? Do you like that? Do you like the old one or the new one better?
I like the old one because it works on rearguard. It's 22 rearguard.
That's true. And now we have 4 Dorians.
Yeah, 4 Dorian is the most important one. It's like if you have to cut the rest to 3, and you which one do you run for? Dorian.
Okay, yeah. Good. So otherwise, pretty nice Silverthorn list, yeah. Yep. And then they have the runner-up decks is it's a Riviere Ange deck. So,
we've seen it before.
It's fine. Like Riviere, you splash it in. Ange, you splash it in.
Yep. The idea is there. You farm markers, and then you just double dip.
Yeah. The only problem is it does take up some space because you're running all the Riviere support as well. That you can see here, he's had to cut out the Lieselots, and the Aquas and the Ellies are at 3 each.
That's right.
But I guess, yeah, again, the Aqua, if you don't have the Lee's Lot to bounce, there's not really that many cool stuff to bounce. And then he's got 2 Shushu Tyrios here, just for the Ange synergy.
Well,
Just
basically,
overall synergy.
you just take like 2 really thick engines, really, and slap them together. And
Yeah, fine. Like right now, like Bermuda's, either you play the Melody engine, or you slap 2 engines together.
Yep.
Or you can just play a pure engine and just run good cards overall.
Yeah.
Right? So that's pretty much where we're at with Bermuda, the figured out strats. And then lastly for Bermuda, we have another Highlander list. So, you know, Highlander Central. Everywhere is Highlander. Yeah, I think this one's slightly more high rarity than everything else. Yeah. Not much to say about that.
hold on, is this the same? It might be. Wait. They run this exact same 3 Melody grade 2.
Yeah, but he runs. I think he's running an arena here.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's just wrong. That's not correct. You don't want that card. That doesn't synergize.
But why the grade 2 Melody? I don't.
Well, I don't know. You might just want another. The only thing I can think was carry is that it's Melody.
Yeah.
And you can get another reindeer.
Yeah.
and
It's a
that's
grade 2
pretty much
researcher,
it.
basically.
So you can accelerate your force markers when you want to. I think it'd be very interesting if we ever saw 2 exact same Highlander lists. That would be interesting. Yeah. But that's it for the Bermudas. So if you skipped all of it, bad luck. But moving on.
Actually, if you skip the videos for Bermuda, we actually covered a very. It's not just Bermuda. We have a lot of other decks before. So
Yeah.
go back and watch everything else.
Yeah.
Don't skip.
We put stuff into the Bermuda place when their first place is Bermuda, so you're going to be missing out on some other decks too.
Yeah, that's like half of the half of the tournament results.
Yeah. Next we have is some Divine Lightning Radiance clans. This one, starting with Genesis. You can already see this guy has dedicated a lot of his life to buying a max rarity.
Did one thing wrong. One thing wrong.
See if you guys can spot the error.
Find the trader.
Find this. We'll give you 1 second. Yeah. All right.
Let's move on.
This guy. Look at him.
You're ruined it.
Dude, I gave them a second. They were supposed to pause the video, man. But yeah, that is wrong. Just missing one copy.
Like-
I don't know how you can miss one copy.
I don't know how you live it.
Actually, I know how you can miss one copy. You just don't have enough money.
Just sell your markers. You don't. You can use the cheap markers.
He is. Aren't these the cheap markers?
Yeah, but he's got 2 of the gold ones and 1.
No, he has 5. He has like 5 of these, colored ones, right?
Yeah, but the holographic one, they're not that expensive in Japan. The gold ones, though.
The gold ones are now, right? I'm pretty sure they are.
It's harder to find because there's no tournaments.
Yeah. Well, anyway, he's running 16 crit as well.
Yep.
And notice he doesn't have any Force 2 markers. So he's going Force 1. I know there's like a bunch of people that say go Force 2. But no, I'm still on the Force 1 train.
Yep.
I'm still on the Force 1 train. Next Genesis we have is a Fenrir Vanguard.
Fenrir's back. Okay, that's.
Wait. This one is actually kind of interesting. So it's got these Melissas. He's got 2 Melissas here, and so the entire deck can kind of operate 2 things. Is he can be very aggressive early with just his grade 2s, and then Vanguard is stacking and all that, and then Mutsuki is generating the force marker, etc., etc. But if he wants to, if he's against a deck that actually gets a lot of advantage, he can drop some Melissas at the end game, I think, and then just unexpectedly deck them out.
That, or you can just like wipe useful cards like Venus.
Yeah, like wipe their board if there's like plons and stuff, and his board is amazing, then you can make it less amazing. So really interesting to see this random tech in. Normally, some people dedicate this slot to like just to a full deck out build, which is pretty fun as well. So,
but in a way, it's like there's not that many decks that has mass interrupt, sort of. Like everything is sort of very self-centered. So it's, if you don't want to just play your own game and you want to, make your opponent suffer a bit, you can play Genesis.
Yes. Whatever he just said. Next one we have is another Genesis deck.
Oh, Himiko. Oh, this week we have like all the different Genesis decks.
Yeah, so Himiko Regalia now. Bear in mind, Regalia does pretty good against CBD. So,
Because you have your...
if you guys are afraid,
What do you call that thing?
Divine Gauge.
Gauge.
Divine Yggdrasil stops you from getting locked. So, just saying, pretty good deck.
Invest on Genesis.
Yeah, he's running one Bengal, which is interesting. I've been running that in my CBD as well. It's just
Yeah, but
overall
that's
a
because
nice
there's
card.
nothing else to run.
No, but it's overall a nice card. You can kind of dig, set up your soul, which is kind of important in Himiko as well. Because you want to put a crit, you might want to put a draw if you run draws, but he doesn't, so
Yeah.
you're basically putting crits to be aggressive
as long
like
as
that.
the card that you get offsets the -1, it's fine.
Well, it's pretty much a combo deck as well. If you just
Yeah,
want to YOLO
that's
your
true.
opponent, just shove in a crit and go face. So
Yeah.
yeah. Next one we have is a Fenrir Vanguard deck with a random Astro Poet. And I think
Yeah,
you
I
wanna...
was just thinking if those two cards are linked to anything, but no.
No,
It's just there for...
Yeah.
Yep, okay.
Pretty standard list, I guess. You know, we saw another Fenrir deck. This one doesn't run Melissas, so just full focused on the beatdown.
It's also pretty high rarity.
Yeah, pretty high rarity. So.
Oh no, it's just the Fenrirs.
Oh no, the grade 2s are.
Yeah, but
are
they're
full
just
R2.
congrats. They're not like SP, right? They're just like
The
congrats
Mutsuki, I think,
PRs.
isn't congrats though.
Huh,
Yeah, the Mutsuki's not congrats. So.
pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Another Fenrir Genesis deck. Next, we've got our friend Paladin. These guys are going away.
Count your days.
These two buddies, you see these two guys, not friends anymore.
Well,
It's that meme, you know. I forgot the friend meme, but pretty much you're getting banned.
no more.
No more. Percival's found other friends to hang with.
Yeah,
And-
Agravain.
Yeah, Agravain.
Agravain deck.
Yeah. And then, yeah, see you guys later, dude. Next one is another, yeah,
Goodbye, Paladin.
Goodbye Paladin. This is Rip in Peace.
Yep.
Rip in Peace, boys. And then here, Rip in Peace as well.
Yeah.
Unlucky.
Pretty good list, but
Maybe they could
Goodbye.
play it similar to the Singapore guy. That guy only needs to remove one Gurga from his list.
yeah,
and
he's
ready to
prepared.
go.
He's
Yeah.
way more prepared than all of these guys combined.
And then lastly, we've got Agravain.
Yeah, this guy's ready.
This guy's ready.
He's like,
He
oh
was-
man, bring it on.
He's running,
Like,
yeah,
oh,
just
okay,
Agravain, dude.
Yep.
Good old Agravain with Percival. Percival makes everything work.
Mm-hmm.
He's got front. Is it? Wait, yeah. Actually, is
Yep,
it 8?
3 crit.
No, it's like 5 draw. Is that crit?
That's crit. That's
yeah,
crit.
okay,
yeah.
it's crit. Yeah, he can recognize it. So he's got everything. He's got the rainbow. He's got the Kaiden combo. Or maybe not. Actually,
Wait,
no. He's
there's
only
no-
got the hole. He's only got holes.
Okay.
No Kaiden
Interesting.
combo, I guess.
So just plus 5Ks.
Yeah, no, just Aglavales, man. Aglavales is cool. He's got the Kura marker here.
Oh
He's got
yes.
everything correct.
Man of culture.
Very nice. So that is all the gold paladins. Not as much as you'd think, because they're on their way out.
It's savoring their final moments.
Yeah.
Now you can explore premium.
Now you guys can clan selection is saved.
Well, Spectral Duke.
Yeah, Spectral Duke, dude.
I think I'd rather play Agravain.
Oh, it's up to you, dude. Next we have is the Rogue Gallery. So we're starting off with some Murakumos. This list is very innovative because it's running 8 crits.
Oh, I
instead
didn't
of-
see that. I was gonna say this is so stock standard.
Yeah, no, this is running 8
Man.
crits instead of 6 draws. Alright,
That is so mad.
this is legit. Do you think you would change this deck when Shiryuki comes out? I think it's perfect as it is.
2 draws, right? 6 draw.
6 draw? You like 6
I
draw
like
more
6
than 8
draw.
crit?
I like 6 draw.
Okay, alright. Next we have is another Murakumo list build. This guy, super innovative, right?
Dude, how
Only-
do you fit 2 Fushimis?
Only 3 Jakutsu girl, dude.
My god.
Only 3. Yeah, so this is the big tech. Alright, this is the biggest change. Normally they run 4 Jakutsu girls and 1 Fushimi, but this
Can
guy
slide
runs
back row
3.
twice.
Maybe he can't afford the 4th Jakutsu girl.
Fushima's cheaper than Jakotsu.
Maybe, probably.
I'll
To
trade
be
you
honest.
away.
Probably. Jakutsu Girl's super value, man. Yeah. Next we have is got a Luard list.
Rogue Luard.
Rogue Luard. This is
Only
a
7
Rogue
grade 3s.
Yep.
7 grade 2s.
He needs to. Oh, he's only going to form like 3 Mephisto. He's running his knees. He's putting Apocalypse bats. So,
putting bits and pieces of all the grade ones.
yeah, being a bit greedy. I don't know. I think Luel's is pretty important. I
Yeah,
think
you need
Brandwin's
unit
pretty
3.
important. Yeah.
Because like usually you lose 1 and you want to access 2.
Yeah, I know, but I think 4 Brandwin's also very important too.
Yep.
I'm not a huge fan of 3 Brandwins. Especially, but he has to put space for Apocalypse Bat, and that means you have to put space for like. I guess if he rides a knees, he can top 7 check. But I don't know. I still think that's not good enough. I don't think that's good enough.
Yeah.
I still like my Brandwins. Next we have is an Angerblader deck. So this one was won by one of our commentators or commenters on Monday. He said to check out Card Shop Esaka for Matthias. So good job on him winning that shop challenge, shop tournament. I mean, and yeah, he's got his old Angerblader deck, and he's added some Prism birds.
See, but
Yeah.
compared to all the lists that we've seen in previous week, at least this deck is correct.
Yeah.
Don't mix Gaia.
Yeah, don't chuck in Gaia, don't chuck in weird stuff.
Like,
just you have the
You
old.
put it in Angerblader. You look through the new cards. Which ones helped Angerblader? There's only one card. You put it in.
Yeah. And then you've got he's running 8 draw, which is correct. I think the only weird card is this.
Triceratops.
Yeah, the advantage engine. Did you really need it? Do you really need advantage?
So okay.
But I guess what else do you run, right? What else do you run? Normally, like old school decks ran the barbarian grade 1 guy that got power to sweeper, but didn't get the
sweeper.
Yeah, it didn't get the hexproof immunity. But I guess since everything's gotten slightly stronger now, this can give you a bit more longevity, maybe, and then at least you can kill on the turn after
Give you
as
that
well.
1 extra turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, alright, good job, man. Next we have our Brunei friends. They're starting off with an MLB Sanctuary deck. So, yeah, MLB Sank, you know?
It works. The idea is there, but he's not running any of the orders, right? Yeah.
Yeah, no
It's
orders.
just 4-3.
It's fine. Like when I had to build my MLB Ashley deck, I had to take out the orders.
MLB Ashley.
Yeah, but like to be honest, it wasn't that much of a hit in terms of consistency. So I can kind of just see you can run pretty lean decks as long as you got like the Wingle that can help.
Yep.
But then your lever rods will search whatever you want, and then so you generally still get everything off pretty easily. But yeah, MLB Sank, interesting take on the Sank build. No Daigo marker though, so you did a mistake there. Next one we have is second place. We have another Genesis deck. This one's our good old Himiko Regalia. Yeah, Himiko Regalia. Not much to say about that.
Levels 2.
Cheesy cheese.
3-4 damage. 3 swing.
Next we have is another
Another
Tachikado deck.
one.
It's similar to the other one, you know, chuck in some Prism Birds. He has the new Delofo Pyro deck card, I mean.
Sure.
So it kind of replaces the Triceratops that Matthias was running. The only thing weird is he's running 8 crit, so I think it's...
A bit too all in.
Yeah, like, I think a draw is better. It's just, you need the pieces rather than to crit early.
Yep.
So yeah, overall. Otherwise, just pretty standard Angerblader as well. And then last place we have Blade Master deck.
Master.
Yeah, Blade Master, this is like very old school, you know. Yeah, we don't really see that many Blade Masters anymore. He's got the 12 crits. But apart from that, yeah, just pretty standard. Pretty standard Blade Master build with the random Dragonic guys.
Yeah. I mean, just wanna like one-shot someone.
Yeah. Next is a Kaguro deck. So
Whoa.
cool beans. You know, this guy's gone the 16 crit life. Alright, 16 crit life with the carbuncles.
We're seeing more carbuncles these days.
Yeah, for the all-in builds we see carbuncles.
Yep.
Extra
I think it
power
just
is
gives
nice.
more return for if you just wanna invest in one turn.
Yep. I agree. And then you've got the Decats, Burn Rise Dragon, and all that. So your good old 16 crit Kaguro. next we have is a
Bang
Bang Dream deck. I guess these guys are still around.
Last time we see one that was Afterglow. So
yeah, it was a while ago
different
as
deck.
well.
Yeah.
But yeah, we actually did some quick research on this deck as well. It just makes multiple attacks with power. It bounces the field,
force.
right? Yeah, it bounces the field, and then when calls things from their hand in the battle phase, and when they do, they get massive powers. So just do massive attacks, double dip your forces, and
It's
you got
basically Ange, isn't it?
kind of.
it's Ange without the extra force.
Just does
Oh, no.
multiple attacks, man. Like, come on.
You can do like 5-6 attacks with this deck.
No, I don't think it is 6. I think it's 5.
Oh, the Rigas don't really have.
I think it's 5.
5,
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Next, we move to premium. We've got blasters here. We've got some good
Hold
old
on.
look at this vanilla blasters.
That, yeah.
Yeah, like
2018 Blaster PR.
so. People, I remember when people were English were searching for the old vanilla blaster blade, but in Japan they have the new vanilla blaster blade. So it works well with their one copy of Cyclone that he's running.
Cyclone cheesy.
Otherwise, you got the Tarnas that does a thing. You know,
Yep.
it's pretty much that the beginning premium builds. They're going, wow, this works Tana works pretty well with gifts. You can get a lot of them, and then you can attack multiple times with your blasters, and then you win.
Like
right?
Stack Force, Restand Blaster Blade, a
Yeah.
bunch, and same strat.
And then, as you can see, here is that nice PR. Very, 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 very top tier blaster blade now. Vanilla blade, right?
This is an ad for their new anime, right? It's like
Yeah.
the schedule.
So, you know,
It's like
10k, not just 10k, could get higher.
legit.
So this is the life. And then our last deck for the day, we have a Pacifica waifu deck right here.
Premium.
Yeah, premium Pacifica waifu. I don't know, like look at
Hey,
this.
You can't show that. We're
Yeah.
in Australia, man.
We can't show that. We came prepared. It's okay. We've
Wait.
got.
No, if you came prepared, you would have covered
Yeah.
that from.
It's okay. We're prepared now. We got our different fight, saving Australia again. Yeah, I don't know what this deck does though. It's Pacifica's pretty jank, I think.
I remember the strides were like, kind of. Well, they're useless.
I think they suck. I think this is just a pure waifu deck, man.
like one of them gets a crit.
I remember we were trying to find something good of Pacifica in premium because we were like, we wanted
so
to
many of
buck
them
the
now.
trend of Riviere, but we couldn't because everything that Pacifica had was crap except for the standard stuff. And I don't think the standard stuff is good enough nowadays anyway.
Yeah, I mean, if it's not good enough in standard by itself, and the premium cards are crap, go figure.
Yeah, but you know, he's got a bunch of looty stuff here, so maybe he can, if he plays an Australian, they might just get arrested. Alright. So, but yeah, that's it. Good job on, this was a card box Esaka as well, so another, actually, hopefully that Matthias guy is not Australian, otherwise he'd be in trouble.
As long as you stay in Japan, it's fine.
Well, he plays standard, he plays premium, so you know, as long as they don't meet, he should be fine.
Safe.
Safe. So yeah, overall that's it for this week. We have pretty interesting. Got some Singaporeans. We got Brunei here. So yeah, if you guys got deck lists, don't afraid to just ping us, show us, go to our Discord, post it somewhere, and then we'll take a look at top decks, put in top decks, and just see how it goes. Because you know, there's not that many Japanese tournaments anymore, even though there was actually still quite a bit this time. But usually we have way more gold Paladin decks, way more Bermuda decks. And we have to speed through most of it. But
Still early days of January, plus they're dealing with something else at the moment.
yeah,
so-
well, let's be honest. Clan selection is coming up soon.
Oh yeah, that's
And-
gonna be like so lit.
Yeah, it's going to be very hype. We're going to see a lot of Chaos Breaker decks for sure. And that's in probably like 2 weeks. So I can't wait for that. It's going to be really cool. Just seeing what people can come up with, you know? Alright, so yeah, anything you want to add, Kelvin?
Yeah, I think it's been a pretty good week.